Welcome back. Did you find the droids you're looking for?
Awesome. Okay. You're sticking with your brand message. I love it. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about creating your core brand message. We just did that exercise, right? So your core brand message should be short. It should be what you would say to your persona. It's going to include a call to action, and it's going to be developed on persona-based storylines, right? You needed to define your hook. Your hook. What is that key point that you want to underscore? And then you need to test your core brand message often, because remember, we talk about value propositions are an evolution. They're not a static, set it, forget it type of content, right? It is core to your brand. It is written from the customer perspective, and it is evolving.
So far, we've developed your value proposition and your core brand message. But these days, clients want to know who they're doing business with, which means you need to know who you are as a business. And that is where core values come in.
Exactly. So which values uniquely define a business? These are some of the questions that you need to ask yourself. How are they different from your competitors? What do you do better than your competitors, and why? And what do your customers say about you? These are some of the key points, important questions that you need to ask yourself, reflect on before you can define your business values.
Think of your organization like a person. How would you describe them? If you need to break out a thesaurus, go ahead. It's really helpful to get a specific term. Loyal means different things to different people.
Exactly.
So this example might seem a little dated, but I want to show you some core values. They look pretty good, right? Here's the thing though. Those are Enron's core values. Ouch, right? This is what happens when core values are created from leadership, but they aren't true. And they're put on the wall or they're put in the onboarding packet, but nobody's actually living them. Core values have to be core values. They have to come from inside you and inside all of your employees. They have to be things that you agree on, because again, they are the personality, the makeup of your organization.
That's that authenticity point that we were trying to make earlier.
Absolutely. Bang the drum. It has to be authentic. Your value proposition has to be authentic. Your core brand message has to be authentic, and your core values have to be authentic.
Because you're not going to fool anyone. People, it goes again back to that perception. People are going to see beyond the words and look at the actions.
That's exactly right. You can take as many of these workshops as you want and do all the exercises and all the templates. But if you are not looking inward and being true about who you are, it's just another marketing gimmick, and it ultimately won't work.
So that comes to the point where your value proposition, your core brand values all have to adhere under stressful situations. Will the value prop, will the core brand message be upheld when the pressure's on?
Absolutely. Who you are when you're under fire is probably the most important thing about who you are.
And you know what? We have an exercise in the workbook for that. So let's get to it.